Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Ijaz Muhyiddin and let's discuss acute pancreatitis today. Acute pancreatitis is the inflammation of the parenchyma of the pancreas. It is of two types, acute and chronic. Acute pancreatitis, it is an emergency, whereas chronic pancreatitis, it is a prolonged and lifelong disorder due to fibrosis within the pancreas. Acute pancreatitis incidence. Acute pancreatitis accounts for 3% of all cases of abdominal pain. The incidence would be 5 to 50 per 100,000 per year. The disease may occur in any age group. It is common in young males and older women. Etiology. First theory says premature activation of pancreatic enzymes within the pancreas, leading to autodigestion of the pancreas. Once inflammation starts, it causes edema, hemorrhage, and necrosis within the pancreas. It may cause ARDS, bacteremia, DIC, disseminated intravascular coagulation, renal failure, and pleural effusion. Acute pancreatitis is divided into mild and severe. Mild pancreatitis occurs in 80% of the cases and with 1% mortality, whereas severe pancreatitis occurs in 20% with 20 to 50% mortality. The two major causes of acute pancreatitis are biliary calculi and alcoholism. The biliary calculi accounts for 75% of the cases and alcoholism 25% of the cases. Gallstone pancreatitis is triggered by passage of gallstone down the common bile duct. The obstruction of this passage causes reflux of bile and activated pancreatic enzymes into pancreatic duct. Other causes include over intake of the diet, malnutrition, viral, tobacco smoking, hyperlipidemia, trauma, accidental or surgical ampullary tumor, scorpion bite, hyperparathyroidism, hypercalcemia, idiopathic drugs such as corticosteroids, estrogens, thiazide diuretics, etc., and post-operative ERCP, endoscopic retrograde cholangiopancreatography. Clinical presentation. Pain is the cardinal symptom. It develops quickly within minutes and persists for hours or days. The pain is severe, constant, first experienced in epigastrium but felt more in right hypochondrium. It may also occur in left hypochondrium. There is radiation to the back in 50% of the cases. It gets relief on bending forward. The pain mimics myocardial infarction. There is nausea, vomiting, hiccups, retching due to irritation of diaphragm. On examination, there is tachypnea, tachycardia, hypotension, subnormal body temperature. Patient is in shock, ill-looking, gravely ill with or without jaundice due to common bile duct obstruction or cholangitis. Bleeding in the flanks causes bluish discoloration of the flanks known as Gray-Turner sign, or umbilicus known as Cullen sign. Abdominal exam reveals distension due to ileus, ascites, and shifting dullness may or may not be present. A mass develops in the epigastrium due to inflammation with muscle guarding. Pleural effusion may be present in 10% of the cases. Patient is confused, hypoxic, and with signs of metabolic derangement. Investigations. Typically, diagnosis is done on clinical presentation and elevated serum amylase, which is 3 to 4 times high. Serum lipase also gives specific and sensitive test result for diagnosis. Blood for culture insensitivity. CT scan, MRI, ultrasound scan, all diagnostic shows size and dilatation of the common bile duct and gallstones present. Plain X-ray and chest X-ray show calcification of the pancreas and pleural effusion and ARDS. Magnetic resonance cholangiopancreatography, endoscopic ultrasound, and endoscopic retrograde cholangiopancreatography all are used to diagnose acute pancreatitis, its cause, and to remove the cause. If the small stone is present in CPD, then it is removed by ERCP. Management in mild cases, nothing by mouth, IV fluids, analgesics, antiemetics, no antibiotics. In severe cases, nothing by mouth, admission in ICU, IV fluids, IV antibiotics as per blood culture and sensitivity, IV analgesics, oxygen inhalation, monitoring of the patient, input-output charting, temperature charting, serum calcium and serum magnesium, RBS, FBS, hemoglobin. All these investigations should be done and checked again and again. Clotting factors, vital signs should be checked every hour. NG tube, nasogastric tube, catheterization, CVP line, and arterial blood gases. If gallstones, then urgent ERCP before discharge within 72 hours. Sphincterotomy and dilatation of the common bile duct, so that the stone present in the common bile duct comes out of the CBD and pass through the GIT. Complications within first week: shock, arrhythmias, ARDS, renal failure, disseminated intravascular coagulation, ileus, hypocalcemia. There is always hypocalcemia because of the usage of calcium to make salts. Hyperglycemia, sugar is increased. Hyperlipidemia, confusion, encephalopathy, irritability, arthralgia, pain in the joints, subcutaneous fat necrosis. After first week, there is pancreatic necrosis, pancreatic abscess, and pancreaticocyst formation. Pseudoaneurysm, ascites, and pleural effusion may also be seen. References: Short Practice of Surgery by Bailey and Love, 26th edition. Thank you. I hope things are much better now.